Good evening, everybody. Julie here, and welcome. Tonight, right now, we're going to be doing the 50 states of America, the people, the places, and the history. This is a box set I got at Barnes & Noble. It has some flashcards, a flashcard for each state that tells a little bit about each state, and then it's got a book with the little details about each state that I'm going to share with you. This goes along with me wanting to visit every one of the 50 states, and that's a bucket list dream to be able to visit them all. You know, I want to see the national parks. I want to do Route 66. I want to go to like Gettysburg and Williamsburg and just all the different places that are historic and all the national parks which have such beauty in them. I want to go back to DC. The history there is just amazing. So I love our country, and if I'm going to go somewhere, I want to go somewhere because we have so many beautiful, wonderful, historic places to see here. So let's get this video started. Tonight we are on Massachusetts. So Massachusetts joined the Union February 6, 1788. Uma Thurman said, "I'm lucky to have been raised in the most beautiful place, Amherst, Massachusetts, state of my heart." And this is the front of the card. Okay. On the back, the abbreviation for Massachusetts is MA. The nickname of the state is the Bay State. The animal symbol is the black-capped chickadee. Population, 7 million. Area, 10,555 square miles. The time zone, Eastern Standard Time Zone, and it's the 6th state in the Union. The capital is Boston. Remember, we had a little Boston Tea Party there. All right, now to the book. Massachusetts. Massachusetts is renowned for its educational establishments, including the world-famous Harvard University and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, its arts and cultural events, its vacation resorts, its sports teams, its presidents, and a song by the Bee Gees. But the New England state's modern history all stems from its greatest claim to fame as the landing place of the Pilgrims aboard the Mayflower, that early English colony, the second after Jamestown in Virginia, paved the way for Massachusetts to play a lead role in the formation and shaping of the USA. The Pilgrims first set foot on American soil in 1620, named the place Plymouth after the English port, and they had sailed from, made peace with the native Wampanoag people, and set about building a colony. They were joined by the Puritans from England, and by the end of the century had consolidated into the Province of Massachusetts Bay, based around the city of Boston, which encompassed modern-day Maine. Plymouth Rock, the landing place of the Pilgrims, is commemorated with numerous historic attractions, including Plymouth Plantation, a reconstruction of the original 17th century settlement of the Plymouth colony, and Plymouth Rock, which was originally said to mark the spot where the Pilgrim Fathers first set foot on dry land. I didn't know about that reconstruction. That's another bucket list thing. Cradle of the Revolution. The Providence was rocked from 1692 to 1693 by the Salem witch trials, which saw 20 people, most of them women, executed for witchcraft. After the hysteria died down, the colony turned its attention to defending its rights in the face of increasingly overbearing British rule. New taxes imposed by Parliament, where the colonists had no representatives, were met with the slogan, "No taxation without representation." In 1770, an angry mob in Boston attacked British soldiers who opened fire, killing 5 men. The incident became known as the Boston Massacre, and it served to light the blue touch paper of all-out rebellion. The conclusive act took place in 1773 when a consignment of tea aboard a ship belonging to the British East India Company was tipped into Boston Harbor. The Boston Tea Party prompted the British to withdraw self-government from the colony in response to which the 13 colonies formed the Continental Congress, and finally, in 1775, waged war on Great Britain. The first engagements took place in the Massachusetts towns of Lexington and Concord, following which George Washington was set in charge of the Continental Army and scored his first major victory in driving the British out of Boston. After the war, Washington was aided in his political task by Bostonian John Adams, who succeeded him as the second president of the United States. Massachusetts had become the sixth state on February 6, 1888. Adams' son, John Quincy Adams, would become the sixth president and would follow sixth president and two further Massachusetts natives, John F. Kennedy and George H.W. Bush, would follow in their footsteps. In the 20th century, Calvin Coolidge, the 30th president, also waged his presidential campaign in Massachusetts. Maritime history. Most of the population of Massachusetts live in and around Boston or the state's other major conurbation, Springfield. Beyond these metropolitan areas, the state is mostly rural, covered in trees and dotted with lakes. The Connecticut River runs through the state from north to south, and to its east lies the vast Quabbin Reservoir, constructed in the 1930s to supply water to Boston and elsewhere. These habitats support a variety of fish and birds, while further west in the Berkshire Mountains, moose and black bears can be found. On the east side, the coastline is visited by seals, whales, and dolphins, with cod, haddock, and lobster, making for a fruitful fishing industry. Protruding into the ocean in a long hook shape is the popular vacation destination of Cape Cod, with the islands of Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket to the south. Nantucket was the world capital for the lucrative whaling industry in the 18th and 19th centuries and provided the setting for Herman Melville's classic American novel Moby Dick. Today, this part of the Massachusetts coastline is a favorite for sailing. Born in Massachusetts, Edgar Allan Poe, which is a writer, Amy Poehler, an actress, Nathaniel Hawthorne, a writer, Dr. Seuss, writer, cartoonist, Benjamin Franklin, writer, founding father, Samuel Morse, inventor, John F. Kennedy, politician, Emily Dickinson, poet. Harvard in the springtime, private Ivy League university Harvard was established in 1636, making it America's oldest institution of higher learning. And there's a picture of that, and then we'll be done. And the picture's on 2 pages, so that's the picture. We made it through! Yay! What do you guys think? I even found another place for my bucket list. I love anything with history. Boston Tea Party. Salem witch trials. A lot of neat things going on in Massachusetts. That means there's a lot of places to visit. But what did y'all think? What do you think? Are any of you from Massachusetts? Would you share and let us know what we can do if we want to go visit there? But that's it. That's the reading of that. Tomorrow we'll be in Michigan. So, another fun time. But I thank you so much for watching. I hope you will like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things that will, get this video out there. Make sure to visit my channel. I have lots of different videos. We have the Bible recap series. We have my Avon videos because I sell Avon. I do those occasionally, not all the time. I do when Mom and I order Temu, which is sometimes. Sometimes we go on a spree and order a lot, and then other times we want to order for months. Then my inspirational videos, vacation videos. Let's see, I said inspirational. Did some review videos, and of course my child advocacy videos. Please make sure you watch those. A lot of great information there to keep your children safe. And did I say the Bible recap? We're reading the Bible in a year in chronological order. So a lot's going on. So there's all kinds of different cool things for you to check out on my site or my channel. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful night. And I hope you get to travel some and see some of these beautiful places. Thank you so much, folks. You all have a wonderful night. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.